Hello, students. Welcome to your grammar class. I am Mrs. Jenny Shah, and today we are doing second part of tenses. Today we will learn about the past tense. Last week we did simple present tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect tense. I had also taught you all present perfect continuous tense. Now today, students, we are going to do past tense. Again, we are going to do three past tense: simple past tense, past continuous tense, and past perfect tense. What is simple past tense? Simple past tense expresses an action that has already been completed in the past, means it's finished, it's completed. Okay, there can be two forms: positive and negative. Positive statements will be simple past tense of the word with all the subjects. And the negative statement will be the subject plus did not plus the root form of the word and the rest of the sentence. For example, the sun did not shine brightly. Over here, we can also shorten didn't not as didn't. The sun didn't shine brightly. Okay. The simple past tense is used to express a habit or a regular action in the past. For example, in the boarding school, we went to bed at 10 p.m. As a child, I attended ballet classes regularly. Kathy always carries an umbrella. To indicate an action completed in the past, it often occurs with adverbs or adverb phrases. Of the past time. For example, father returned home yesterday. Naina left college last year. Dipti received this email a week ago. So students, from our textbook, Grammar Magic textbooks, page number 72, exercise B, I want you all to complete this exercise. You all know the drill for the grammar class. Pause here, complete exercise, take a red pencil or a green pencil, and then correct, because I will give out the answers in the next slide. Okay? All right. So pause, complete, and then check. All right. The first is we dash our breakfast half an hour ago. We finished our breakfast half an hour ago. You cannot write completed. You have to use the verbs given in the bracket. Okay. Nisha dash to the temple every day. Nisha goes is present. Nisha went to the temple every day. Omesh dashed from Tibet yesterday. Omesh came from Tibet yesterday. My mother always wore a sari. Wears is present tense. So we should use wore because we need to do past form, simple past form of the verb. When I was young, I wandered through the woods gathering berries. Okay. Next exercise, students. Exercise C. Fill in the blanks with the correct past tense forms of the verb given in the brackets. All right. You all know the drill. Pause, complete, and then check. Okay, so I had a weird encounter on street last night. The public yelled at the thief who stole the sheep. The young girl risked her own life to save the life of her father. Ram himself saw this after he received an anonymous phone call. Savita spoke gently to the old man. The team tried their best, but they could not succeed. The devotees were ready to embark on their journey. Samiksha stood at the threshold hesitantly. Their parents aided them to gear up for the picnic. Swami Vivekanand taught the importance of humility. The tiny tots sang and danced before the school assembly. Amrit wrote a letter to his father. Please pat yourself on the back if you got all right. All right, let's continue. The next exercise, use simple past tense and rewrite the sentences. Okay, you all know the drill. Pause, complete, and then check. So he learned classical music every day. I liked oranges more than apples. The interviewers asked many questions. We opened the gates for the guests. Amrita talked to Akash for assistance. Deepika lived in Scotland. The team worked for late hours on weekends. Naveen rented a flat in Edinburgh. There are two more sentences. Students on the next page. Lavina opened her presents and Emilio scratched his bike during the drive. Next exercise, students, is where you need to fill in the blanks with simple past of the words given in the brackets. Okay. Arrival dash Avirul. It's a name. Avirul dash his baggage to the railway station. Now you have to change the word to carry into a simple past tense. You all know the drill. Pause, complete, check. Aviral carried his baggage to the railway station. The cricket team stopped by the park to wait for the coach. The school students hurried to the Disneyland. Jonathan tried to ace the tennis championship. Parvati planned her sea voyage to Goa. The robbers looted the village. The old lady dropped the plate. The baby girl cried because she was hungry. Now we are going to do past continuous tense. In the past continuous tense, we speak of an action that has continued for a period of time. We speak of actions that naturally took some time to complete, or we can even speak of actions of two past actions that have taken place at the same time. So, the past continuous tense is also used when we speak of actions that have continued for a period of time, like I was listening to the radio last night. We can speak of actions that have naturally taken place and took some time to complete, like my son was cleaning the car this morning. Or we can speak of two past actions that took place at the same time, like while I was studying, she was playing. So, students, simple past or past continuous. The simple past tense is used when we are talking about an action that has happened in the past. And past continuous tense is used when we are talking about an action that has continued for some time in the past. Like I was sleeping soundly, but when the alarm rang, I woke up immediately. So in this particular sentence, the action was of sleeping was going on for some time, while the actions of waking up and ringing are completed. So the past continuous tense is the was or were plus the ing form of the verb. A strange figure was following him. Okay, there are non-action verbs that do not take a past continuous tense at all, like Did you hear that noise? You can't say, were you hearing that noise? Okay. So we also use the past continuous combined with simple past to show an action in progress when another action took place. He heard a strange noise while he was crossing the bridge. Okay. So now there's an exercise for this on page 78. Marcy dash a book when the lights went out. So I want you to do it, solve it, pause, solve, and then check. All right. Okay. So Marcy was reading a book when the lights went out. We were driving home when we saw the accident. I was dusting the house while my sister was washing the dishes. The boys were playing football when it started to rain. The women next door were talking throughout the night. Pooja was writing a letter to her pen friend in Denmark. Everyone was sleeping when the earthquake took place. Hazel was baking cookies when the doorbell rang. My neighbor was painting his fence the whole afternoon. The students were leaving the classroom when the principal entered. Now we will understand the past perfect tense. These are the sentences that tell us about the actions that were completed before another action in the past are said to be in the past perfect tense. Okay, so Anjali had left for the library when the phone call had come. When the phone call came, Tom had painted the fence by the time the others arrived. I had washed the dishes before the guests arrived. These are the sentences that tell us actions that were completed before another action in the past are said to be past perfect tense. And to make these past perfect tense, we use had plus the past participle. In the positive or the affirmative sense, we say has plus past participle, like I had prayed or he had prayed. In the negative, we say had plus not and the past participle. So I had not prayed, he had not prayed. But and in the question, in an interrogative form, we put the had before the subject. Had he prayed? Why had he not prayed? Had not can also is not shortened as hadn't. It doesn't work like that. Okay. So students, the past perfect tense is used to denote an action completed at some point in the past before another action took place. When I reached the bus stop, the bus had left. It can also be used to explain or give reason for something in the past. I had eaten dinner, so I wasn't hungry. Think or expect in such cases, like I had hoped to finish the project on time. It can also be used in reported speech to report people's word or thoughts. John said that he had never eaten sushi before. So, students, we're doing this exercise on page 83. Complete the sentences with the past perfect forms of the verbs given in the bracket. You'll know the drill. Pause, complete, and check. So when they entered the tent, the circus had begun. Students, there's a capital H for had on this slide. Please ignore it. It should be a small h. Robinson Crusoe had lived alone on the island for many years before he found footprints on the sand. Sita realized that she had performed poorly in the English test. We were late for the plane because we had forgotten our passports. The police officers, the police officers refused to let it go till he had seen all the documents. Students over here, I want you to rewrite these sentences in your notebooks using the past perfect tense. You all know the drill. Stop, pause, complete, and then check. We had eaten the cheese sandwiches. Shruti had drawn beautiful portraits. Fardin had helped the blind lady cross the street. Radhika had written to her pen friend regularly. And Sabina had taken the test. With these students, we've completed the past tense. Practice your past tense and present tense. See you all next time. Actually, see you all on Monday. Till then, stay home and stay safe. Thank you. Have a good day.